congratulations on the EP. I've had a chance to sit down and take a listen to it, and it's an amazing EP, so congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, I was wondering if we could start off, seeing this is going to be the first time that a lot of our listeners have been introduced to your band. I was wondering if you could start off by telling us a little bit about the band and how it all came together.
Okay, yeah. We start around 2018. Oh, sorry for my English, my accent, and hope you.
Oh, that's fine.
We started on 2018 with other member, and with the idea to do something connected with the city Nottingham, because we have this big history baggage and all the peculiar things in Nottingham, like all the caves and yeah, we started the band with in mind to do something a little bit different from the other band we came from. Like the other band, Even Vast, is more focused on doom and stoner stuff, and yeah, we started this project. We decided to give this strange name, Tigguo Cobauc, and we are now with the first kind of album and play gigs.
Tell us a little bit about the name of the band. Where does it come from?
Oh, yeah. All the people are really interested in this strange name. It's the first settlement name for Nottingham, and it means place of caves.
Okay.
It's really ancient English Saxon name, and yeah, it's a place with a lot of cave. We have like 350 cave in Nottingham. This is why.
Wow.
We have chosen a strange name.
It sounds like the band it has been formed like as it pays respect to the history of Nottingham. Tell us a little bit about where your interest in the history of Nottingham came from.
Well, right now in the band we are all people not from England. Like me, I'm from Italy, and Luis, the drummer, is from Venezuela, and the bass player, vocalist Rino, is from Portugal. And I always been interested in history, archaeology, and all this kind of stuff. And I think it's our way to pay respect and with the place where we live now, our new home. And what better than the ancient name of Nottingham?
Definitely. Have you yourself been in and explored some of the caves that are there in Nottingham?
Yeah, I've visited some, not all, obviously, because a lot is not possible to visit. But and we have kind of a project. Not sure it's possible to to do like to have like probably a video on a cave. That is more easy to do, but to have like an event, like a festival or a gig under a cave, and with the low frequency, I hope not to destroy the cave.
Yeah. Now, the band's sound, you mentioned before that you guys wanted to do something different from your last band, and of course this band has a kind of real mix of doom, black, and a bit of sludge in there as well. Tell us a little bit about the sound that you guys wanted to create with this band.
Yeah, I think is the sound is really the sludgy part, really fuzzy and super distorted, and we have really doomy part and really fast part, because I like to have sort of big dynamics from different riff, and also I'm coming from the doom style, but the drummer coming from other kind of kind of experience, and the bass player, vocalist coming from melodic death. You see, we are all sort of different background, and we are really influenced from the 90s, 80s extreme metal scene, and obviously also with some blackish stuff coming in our music. Yeah.
Definitely, I was going to ask about that. There is a very 80s and 90s kind of feel to your music, and that's the kind of music that I grew up on. What kind of bands did you grow up listening to?
Oh, I'm really old. I'm not really young. But, I'm a massive fan of Celtic Frost.
Yep.
And Battery, Venom, all of that really, really good music we started on. I remember to see a really old fanzine, the first demo of Battery.
Yep.
And everything started from there. And it's still in me, and sometimes come out on my riff.
So with the 6 tracks that we hear on the EP, tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind those tracks. What kind of things were you guys writing about? Like, were there themes or anything like that you were exploring with these tracks?
Everything started with the guitar riff, and I think the big difference from the other band is we prefer to work a lot on the groove and on play and jamming, me and the guitar and the bass, and from there developing all the riff, and at the end the song. We don't have really like in our mind the song to be like that. It's more like the atmosphere we have on the jamming, and we glue all together our background experience, and this is Tigguo Cobauc.
How about lyrically? What kind of things were inspiring you guys lyrically with this album?
Well, that is better to ask Reno about.
Yep.
I'm the only available today. We obviously start with a big history of Nottingham in the past, but we prefer not to be stuck on just that, and from that put also what happened now, like the COVID, like all the situation, all the problem, war, and try to put all our experience in the lyrics.
Definitely. Now, you mentioned the band got together in 2018, and of course you would have been just starting out when COVID kind of hit. For the last couple of years we've been in lockdowns and things like that. How has that affected the band? Like, has it kind of stopped you guys from getting out and making yourself known to people?
Well, we started in 2018, and funny stuff is when Boris Johnson, the same day Boris Johnson started the lockdown, I've started my first rehearsal with Luis.
Oh.
And that period, obviously, it'd be impossible to have gigs and any sort of catering of people, and we used that period to work on our song, to do all the demo, and I know on lockdown we're not supposed to meeting to play together, but we are outlawed.
Yeah. So what are the plans now? Everything's opened back up now, and you're able to travel and get out and do gigs again. What's the plan for the band now for the rest of this year?
Oh yeah, yesterday we played in Birmingham, and it's been really nice and a cool place and everything. And we have a lot of plans. We started to work with unearthed music for England, and we starting planning. We hope a lot of gigs, and also we have a massive for us tour, because we go to Brazil in October for our first tour there, and because obviously we have the album out there with Chaninho Discos, and we're really looking forward to go to Brazil. And after that we're planning something for the next summer, but I prefer not to go too much on detail because you never know.
Definitely, yeah. Well, we are going to play a double shot of your music right now on our show. We're going to play Endless Suffering back to back with Ravaging the Innocents. So what would you like to say to everybody out there who are listening to these amazing tracks for the first time?
If it's possible, to try to listen in, if understand, screaming and the atmosphere of the song, and really is amazing all the time. People listening to the music and thinking something different of the band, and really interested to know what you're listening and thinking.